Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rod Ryan gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't classic. I mean, he gave up 10 hits his last outing. But to be around long enough to give up 10 hits means you're going to pitch deep in the game. He's just got to execute his pitches and have a chance to win.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first 2 games. You just hope you get good quality starting pitching in this one, and you have a chance to play good baseball and maybe win a game.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 1 and 2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Standing in, George Sims. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Lewis.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
2-1, here it is. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Carson. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. At the plate, William Neff. He went deep in the contest last night.
William Neff.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time, and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a pass. Striding in once again, Luke Lieberthal, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Reggie Bernstein. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position. Trying to pick things up where we left off, George Sims. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Neff. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1-0 pitch on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll like. Digging in and looking for more, Vincent Shepard. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off. Digging in once again, George Sims. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in to try it again, Lewis Lustig. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Way in front of that fastball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. Ready for another chance. Jose Guzman, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play. Ready for another shot now. George Sims. He doubled earlier in the game. 1-for-2 to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. So stepping in, Gary Hartley. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Has a look, now the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club right now. You know, they got swept last series 0-3, and you start a whole new series. You got to put the other one behind you. We'll see the maturity of this team if they're not living on the past and ready to embrace the future.
Pitch it. Throw. Not in time as he steals second. So coming to the plate, Johnny Guerra. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Drilled right back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Into the box now, George Sims. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Batting 6, third baseman, Carl Morris.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner at second, nobody out. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Into the box now, Ramon Santana. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. None out, runners at first and second. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Tran moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Settling in now, Jose Avila.
Shortstop, Jose
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a full count now, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only one out, he knew.
Into the box, Bill Ullman. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Line foul right on top of the dugout. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two, here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, James Tran. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Sims. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Carnes looking up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Hartley. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner's back. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping in, Bill Ullman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bill Ullman.
He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. This is flared out towards second. Step on the bag for one. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Sims. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. On couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ready with the 1-2. And he struck him out. Ready once again, Johnny Guerra. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Scooped up and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that. Ready for another shot now. Bill Ullman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Number 88 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. George Sims is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Sims is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance. Spencer Sato, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Turner will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. Digging in once again, Johnny Guerra. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Hit out towards second. 1 there. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Travelers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jimmy Delgadillo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tino Nunez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Willie Wheatley hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio Mission. Now at the plate, Lewis Meadows, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just not in time. He's in there at second. Stepping in, George Sims. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moves over. He's got it one away. So striding in, Scott Griffith. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that's dead center for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here it is on 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. French looks up. Gone!
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him.
Striding into the box, George Sims comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To third, Ullman takes it in. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Ken Ito. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And the runner back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I can do that after this stream.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch.
Thank you for
It
subbing.
wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Stepping in now, Miguel Castaneda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Stepping into the box, George Sims, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Griffith on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Push softly over toward the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding in once again, Lewis Meadows. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
How are you doing?
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now in the box, Ken Ito. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Guerra. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. Another 1-2 delivery, and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Standing in, Ken Ito. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. The 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
Number 2, George Sims.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that fastball's coming high and hot, and he was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
Now at the plate, Richie Turner. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Dribbled up the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. San Antonio's out in front, 7-3.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Junior Campbell takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Mission. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Springfield Cardinals. Now at the plate, Herbert Webster.
Designated hitter, Herbert Webster.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to.
Settling in now, George Sims. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. First and second now, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Julio will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, George Sims. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. windup and the 1-0 pitch. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Lewis. Left pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Grounded, and oh, this is off the second base bag. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gutierrez.
Now a flare out toward right center. Julio moving in, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Guillermo Heredia. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Guillermo Heredia.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Hit back up the middle to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Vina. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Set to deal on 2-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Warner shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. Striding in once again, George Sims. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Julio is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Ready once again, George Sims. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. In there, 1-2 now. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Batter number 4, Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Fernando Gutierrez. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now, Herbert Webster. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Don't want to forget about him. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Into the box, George Sims. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Lewis Lustig would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lays off 2-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs. In now, Carmen Julio. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Carmen Julio.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 and a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Alright, I believe it.
A player
will be
who's had a
it
hot
for
start at
this
the plate
stream.
gets a check-in from his batting coach. If rapport can be established
I
early
will be
on with a
streaming
player, then
again
all the sooner can
very
come
soon,
trust and
probably
coachability.
in the next couple hours. Only it'll be a different game. Probably Call of Duty, either Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3. Maybe some Madden. Haven't decided yet. But this is going to be it for this stream.